Dude, grease made gay guys smoking look more manly than fucking dudes pumping gas.
Dude, when they would pack a cigarette, dude.
Yeah.
Are you calling them gay just because they were dancing?
What? John Travolta's not gay?
Oh.
Yeah.
So anyone like to 420 blaze it?
Hell yeah, brother.
Do you really?
Yeah, I like taking edibles every now and then.
Oh, okay.
Nice
But
little
do you
Eddie.
celebrate 420 like a holiday?
No, I celebrate Hitler's birthday though. I just don't do the smoking part.
Well, we're talking about 420 of the day. I thought we were talking about 420 p.m. every day.
Oh, every day you do it every day? Oh, okay. Whoa.
No, not every day.
I don't. You know, actually, this 420, I didn't partake. I didn't do anything. I just not on purpose or anything. I just kind of forgot about.
You didn't watch Half Baked or anything cool? Or?
No.
Or watch Chef with Jon Favreau? Or?
I like that movie, Chef. I like his cooking show.
I like his show. I like his cooking show too.
Very good. I like cooking.
But I don't like the sweets. I don't like desserts, so I just skip all that.
You skip all that?
Yeah, I go to the savory.
When he makes pizzas and grilled cheeses? Yeah, okay.
So, President Biden has announced mass pardons for federal marijuana possession.
It's about time, dude.
A step long sought by advocates and the most significant action on marijuana his administration has taken to date, which was 0 till now. He also directed federal agencies to conduct a review of whether marijuana should remain a Schedule 1 substance. People convicted of simple possession will be pardoned.
That's honestly pretty crazy.
The pardons will clear everyone convicted on federal charges of simple possession since it first became a crime. The pardons will also extend to anyone convicted under the District of Columbia drug laws, since the district is not a state and charges in D.C. are technically considered federal charges. A lot of people don't know that, but that's how it is. Possession of marijuana is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail. Minimum fine of $1,000 at a first conviction. More than 6,500 people were convicted of simple possession between 1992 and 2021. So, and thousands more under DC code under federal, right? White House officials have said, but the vast majority of convictions happen at the state level, and the White House is appealing to governors to follow suit, issue the same pardon.
Also, state level still doesn't have to follow those rules.
Right, so California already is doing that. We're legalizing shit. We're getting out the marijuana cards in Venice Beach for fucking goddamn a decade, right?
Yeah, but pardoning people that like have been convicted, that's a totally different thing.
Well, right, but federally was the whole thing. Like, so if you got caught going across state lines, you got caught like going like from like in the airport with marijuana, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Like once you're past the duty-free section, it's federal now.
So that means I could take my marijuana from one state to another state. All good.
Well, you are already able to do that if the two states
Are cool with each
are
other.
already cool with it. So you can
But not exactly, because federally you could have got popped. That's the problem. So it used to be
by
like,
possession.
Yes, possession you could get popped for a federal offense, right? Now that's done. So like now it's really just going back to the states.
But it's also kind
Wait,
of.
what's that athlete that is a?
Brittany Grimer,
Yes.
But that's a Russian.
That's different. That's Russian rules.
So that's like a complete. Okay,
Well,
that's
Congress should
completely
pass a
different.
law saying, and it counts in Russia, and then she'd be fine.
Right. And it counts in Russia.
It's also crazy that Biden's just taking out people that Kamala's putting in jail. Because that was she was known for.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
She's put so many people in jail just for possession of marijuana.
She's kind of a narc, dude.
That's like her.
Susan Wojcicki, that's not what he meant. You know, he's a simple man. He doesn't know what he said.
What do you think happens to all the criminals that, let's say, you got popped for possession in like 85 and you go to jail, and then while being in jail, as a result of being imprisoned, you get into some shit to survive in prison and you get your sentence extended for the things you did in jail. Do they count all those extended time?
Fuck.
I bet they go. Damn. I bet they forget.
Because what if that spirals you into like a prison lifestyle that you can't fucking get out of?
I know.
I want to hope
Holy
that they
shit.
take them out too, but they probably don't.
All charges beyond simple possession, like distribution or possession with intent to distribute, are not covered.
So probably the things that resulted from stuff that.
So nobody's getting released from jail because of the pardons. There isn't anyone currently in federal prison solely for simple possession. There are thousands of people who have prior federal convictions for marijuana possession who may be denied employment, housing, or educational opportunities. This action will help relieve the collateral consequences arising from those convictions.
Okay, so it's more of like a moving forward thing.
Yes. It moves the federal government more in line with the states, because the states have already basically ratified, like marijuana is legal in 37 states right now. Marijuana is legal. 19 states have legal adult use marijuana. 5 states have legalization on the ballot in November. So it's pretty much happening. It's just a process because we are a representative republic. You can't just federalize something and then all the states have to ratify it. That's not how it fucking works.
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes
That's
time.
not how Schoolhouse Rock explained it.
Hey, give me a fucking guitar. I'll explain it.
I'll do it right now.
Plug me in.
Was there ever a moment when you guys were younger that you did believe that marijuana was like very much so Schedule 1 level? Like this is.
I thought it was the worst thing ever after Dare.
You're like
Dare.
conditioned to thinking that.
Dare scared the shit out
When I
of
was
me.
in high school, I thought marijuana was like heroin. Just the way like I saw like if I got caught with weed and the cops found weed on me and beat the fuck out of me and shit like that, you're like, oh fuck, this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought if I even got caught with a doobie, people would be fucking my butt in 15 minutes. Because like that's what they teach you. They're like, you're going to jail. People can.
That's what they teach you in Dare.
Yeah, they're.
I stayed away from marijuana until like later in my life. Like when I was a kid in high school, I would smoke a little bit, but even then I was like so turned off and scared from it because I was like, fuck it.
Can I ask, how did the Dare people demonstrate drugs?
Through dance.
Yeah, interpretively.
They used to have the 3 screens. They would like have these 3 screen presentations that like in our high school, our years, and they would just have like just talking about like scenarios. They would play out scenarios of like Cody got caught smoking pot. Look what happened to him. You know, those kinds of.
Hey, have you seen the vape commercials on YouTube and shit?
Oh, dude, the ones where they're playing football.
Hey, like vaping, man. People think it's like sick. It's actually really not that sick. That's how it was with marijuana.
And then what they say, they go, "There's no vape in team." That's what they say.
What the
Like,
fuck?
they play out this whole sports thing where it's like a quarterback and he's like vaping and shit, and he throws the football and the receiver can't catch it because he's like overthrowing him, and he's like, fuck, this vape is ruining my life.
That's the thing. And they always got the black and white, and the guy's like, Mom, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just trying to vape a little bit. And she's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know if any of those things work because I remember when I was in 6th grade, like we had Sane, which is kind of like Dare,
I remember that.
and then cops would come to talk about it, and you're like, oh fuck, I don't know, this is gonna be so boring, right? And you don't even listen. Then they would have some new inmate come, and then you're like, oh shit, this guy's fucking dope. You know?
Look at his tattoos, man.
So it's like it doesn't even fucking matter like what they're saying. It's just the person that's saying.
That's true, yeah.
And the inmate guy would come, and then he would talk about how it's bad for you. I'm like, yeah, it would be bad if you already partied your fucking life away. I need to like get to his level. I'm gonna party first, and then tell the next people don't do it.
What if he told the cops he was gonna say what the cops wanted him to say, but he gets into the classroom, he's like, yeah, you should smoke a bunch. Like, just, could you imagine?
That's like those valedictorian
It's
speeches.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
but like that's his like leverage of getting out of prison for a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, these commercials are so tryhardy. They'll get like a fireman who's like, yeah, I had 3rd-degree burns all over my fucking 75% of my body. He's like, you don't think that's real? He's like, guess why? Because a kid lit a dib and then flicked it into a curtain. So that like has nothing to fucking do with marijuana, bro. Like that's just because like that's just a flammable.
That's
That's just a
unfortunate.
highly flammable situation.
And wait, and you're a firefighter, you couldn't put it out?
That's just a fire hazard.
Wait, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a match.
The OG ones was like the girl melted in the couch. Oh, yeah. She was like deflated. She's like, I don't want to go anywhere. I've been ruining my life from smoking all this pot.
I'm like, that looks kind of cool.
Yeah. I want to chill hard
I
like
fucking
that.
melt too, man.
2 OG ones I remember was the eggs in the pan.
Yeah, the eggs in the pan.
Oh yeah.
And then the other one
your
was
brain.
the one where the dad catches his son smoking and he's like, where'd you learn this? And he goes, I learned it from you. And the dad like has a moment of like,
This is on Patreon.
I'm telling you, like that was the problem with being a kid who liked over easy. They're like, this is your brain. This is your brain of drugs. I'm like, that's goddamn my favorite kind of egg.
That looks delicious.
He's like, I'm in, dude.
I'm like, hey, give me some toast.
You guys remember that smoking commercial with that old lady who had the fucking hole?
oh
right?
yeah.
My grandfather had that.
That'll get you.
What?
The veteran
My
grandfather?
Greene grandfather, so I didn't really know him.
What about the white
Yeah.
grandfather?
They're both white. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm a pure white.
Yeah, he's pure white.
Don't take away from
You
my
said
pure
green.
How do you think you make a master race?
Yeah, thank you. No, so my
Recessive gene.
my dad's dad was a chain smoker his whole life. So I didn't meet him actually because he died like, well, I met him I guess I was like 2 years old, but I don't fucking remember. But like he had that thing in his trachea, so like he had the hole, and it was like he said it was like a computer or whatever. It was weird.
I was a hella dumb kid too. I remember seeing that commercial and being like, "Whoa, that's kind of cool."
Yeah, same.
Smoking was the coolest shit ever, though. Like growing up,
Dude, yeah.
watching people smoke in movies.
James Dean.
The campaign of making smoking cool was so much more effective than making it uncool. Like, you didn't even have a chance.
Dude, Grease made gay guys smoking look more manly than fucking dudes pumping gas.
Dude, when they would pack a cigarette, dude.
Yeah.
Are you calling them gay just because they were dancing?
What? John Travolta's not gay? Dude, John Travolta's hella gay, bro. Come on.
He's not gay, dude.
He's hella gay, dude.
In Pulp Fiction, was he gay?
Hey,
In fucking Pelham 1, 2, 3, there's no way a gay guy could play that role.
His eyebrows look
talk to
fucking
his pilot. Talk to his pilot. Ask his pilot if he's gay.
I will say the Marlboro commercials with like just them being fucking rodeo heads, wearing cowboy
Yeah,
hats,
dude.
fucking with horses kicking up dust and shit.
Oh, sick.
I don't even remember seeing a cigarette, but just being like, man, I want a cigarette.
I can taste it.
Yeah, dude, they were really good at that shit. Scary.
And it's funny to think. Remember when you were a kid, like the Surgeon General warning was like hella fine print, like .6 font.
Now it's like this big.
Now it's like 80% of
the
the
whole
carton.
box.
It's like smoking kills.
Yeah,
Especially, dude, if you go to Asian countries, it's like the whole fucking carton is wrapped with like pictures of dead people, and you're like, God damn, can I just buy cigarettes? Like, fuck.
Can I just buy this?
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's wild.
Is that effective?
No.
I think if you're already addicted
you don't
at that
care.
point, I guess.
You're like, fuck it.
Right.
I do
But-
feel like I see less smokers generally now.
But then, like, it's the same
But you
as
see
if
more vapor.
You see like overweight people when you go to McDonald's. It doesn't make you not want to eat it.
yeah, that's true.
Supersize me made me go straight to McDonald's and get a Big
Honestly,
Mac.
me too. I said there's no fucking way.
What about Bart?
I was saying, like, yeah, even at the restaurants, right? Like, you open the menu and it's like, oh, this thing's 1,300 calories. You're like, I don't care.
I'll take 2 of those.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not allowed to say that.
Why?
You know.
Yeah, you're all fine and
was
shit.
the
dude.
most
Only Fat Bart can say that.
What was the most effective anti-smoking thing that actually kind of worked?
Seeing my dad fucking cough up lungs every day,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Seeing all my uncles.
So it's always like a personal thing, huh?
Yeah, I feel, and also too, it's just like you knew it was fucking bad for you. And there was just no benefits. Well, at least from my perspective.
My grandma smoked so much that when she would send packages in the mail to our family, we could smell it on the package.
I do miss the smell of
that's
cigarette though.
true.
You know, like my dad had this Chevelle, and it would just smell like cigarettes, but the leather seats.
I think it starts out smelling like cigarettes.
Yeah. The like that is always very nostalgic to me. Like the smell of a fucking cigarette pack.
Like going to, like,
oh, I want to start smoking.
Old
yo.
Vegas, that smell.
Old Vegas for sure.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come stay with me at the Commerce tonight, you guys. Fucking shit.
I remember my first girlfriend was a smoker, and then the first time we kissed, which was my first like real like making out kiss,
yeah.
I could taste it, and I was like, I don't think I want my mouth to be like that.
It smells like ashtray.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did she survive?
Yes, she survived.
Yeah, right.